Yeah, it's actually going other humanoids out there. Um, so one extreme to the next. Let me see, you can straighten this up. Look at me pictures of on the wall. um, Alcohol. You want to wake up, you need to stop drinking if you're drinking. Uh, Alcohol's been a big part of my life for a long time. Not just necessarily with me, but with my whole family. Basically, my whole family. Um, just alcoholics on my father's side. My father's side, alcoholics, all of them. Father's dead because of alcohol. Uh, Most of his brothers. I think there's only one brother that doesn't drink, and he's out in the head. All the rest of them are more or less dead. I think there's what one other thing apart from that. He he was a big drinker as well. I think he now is away into some kind of a home because just again they only drink for so long until it catches up with you. Same with the girls. They're all alcoholics. All alcoholics. Um, Probably one of the reasons why they never bloody woke up because they're too busy drinking. But out of the whole family, I think I'm pretty much one of the only ones that's put that to one side. And when I did put that to one side, again with like the eating and everything, your life starts to change. The alcohol, for anybody that knows anything about alcohol, you know, it's just complete poison. That's the reason it's legal. If it was good for you, you wouldn't be allowed it. But I've, for a long time, the only way I can say it, even though I wouldn't have classed myself at the time as like being an alcoholic, now when I look back on it, I would say that I was pretty much an alcoholic, even though I wouldn't have drank every day. Like, it would have been more of a weekend kind of a thing. But it was too much because it was influencing and impacting my life like in a negative way. So I would just say an alcoholic. It's stupid. I mean, it's called a spirit. Kind of says it all. Like, whenever I was drinking, I would have blacked out. So there wasn't even any enjoyment on it. And then you're hearing stories back, like from other people, that, oh, you done this last night and you done that last night. And the best day it was, I actually caught out a friend. Used to all the time, the day after going out or something like that, was, oh, you done this and you done that. And I had no recollection of it, so I couldn't say anything one way or another. But then one day, the next day, like, he says, oh, you done this, you done that. Can't remember what it actually was. But I says, no, I never done that, I can remember. So it basically telling me lies like all the time. Shows you the kind of the company too that you attract whenever you're on that kind of frequency, low. Because whenever you're drinking, alcohol keeps you low down. That's the reason why so many people's alcoholics and their life is so screwed up like by alcohol. Because that keeps your frequency low. When your frequency is low, your life's shit pretty much. That's you down in fear and everything like is load of crap. But and it affects your sacral chakra as well. Your sacral chakra is directly linked to feelings and emotions and creativity and everything. And if you look at the world, look how many people's on benefits. Look how many people don't want to go and do anything. And that's not saying it's directly just alcohol, do you know what I mean? Again, it's the colour of the alcohol you see affects your sacral chakra. And then again, us being mostly water, it's really affecting your body. Same with the food and everything, all the chocolate bars and everything, you'll know, do you know what I mean? It's all brown. Most of the food's all brown and orange. And that's directly affecting your sacral chakra. Same with all the different colours of the foods, they're all affecting each one of your chakras. So you need to be careful of what you're eating. If you're eating stuff, you should be eating by right, probably vegetables. But again, grow your own, because God only knows what the rest of it is. But alcohol, I got off drinking. Now, I'm not going to say I'm an angel, like, but very, very rarely would I want to drink now. Seeing what it's done, like, and what I can still see with some people around me, what it's doing to them. But when you're basically, the way I put it now is on the outside looking in, you can see how damaging it is, and you kind of, you kind of think and you kind of look at yourself like, and it's just like, was I like that? But at the time, whenever you're in that kind of predicament, like, and that has that hold on you, you don't look at it like that. But a spirit, you're possessed by it. When it comes down to it, like, alcohol's a bad thing. Hey, if anything should be banned out of all the bloody drugs, it should be alcohol. And if there ever was a drug, it's alcohol. See me like smoking. Do you know what I mean? Smoking's extremely damaging to people, but yet it's completely legal. But yet a magic mushroom that grows out of the ground, that's, do you know what I mean? That's illegal because that's going to make you think you can fly and you're going to jump out a window, and you're told all these stupid stories, like, and it's all pure bullshit. And in reality, if you want to go and you want to do this or you want to do that, it's your choice. You're free to do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, nobody has any right or any authority over you, and this is the thing that everybody's been misled into, like, thinking that they can't do what they want, and for some reason they need to answer to somebody else. You don't need, the only one you need to answer to is yourself. As long as you're not causing harm to anybody, like, nobody else has any authority over you. And it's absolutely terrible, like, the fear that's installed onto people and what they believe because they've been told it through the media. And then, do you know what I mean, you have the law enforcement, which anytime if you are stopping them, especially in the cars, you hear where I am, they're death on drivers, because it's an easy target, really. The first thing they do, like, if you're stopped, is try to intimidate you, because when they're intimidating you, or if they're capable of intimidating you, that's then lowering your frequency, and they want to keep you in the fear frequency. If they can't keep you in that fear frequency, down on that 100 hertz, 120 hertz, and around that, they can't control you. So straight away they're trying to intimidate you. I seen there, this is going back now about 2 years ago or so. This is when I started waking up, and I was just like, you know what, I wouldn't be bothered with any of this anymore. And there was a real sense of freedom building up in me at the time. And I would say I've actually lost quite a bit of that now, just through the whole experience I've went through in the past year. Went through a lot of shit. But again, it makes you learn so much too. Breaks you down in one way, but builds you up in another. But I seen a speed van, there was 3 cars in front of me, and I was just like, right, I've had enough. I'm going to put this to the test of how fake everything really bloody is, and what the being on the fear frequency and not being on the fear frequency. So I just dropped the car down a couple of gears, like, and I went past the speed van as fast as I could. I never heard anything about it. Not one thing. After that, and I think I was going 120 miles an hour when I went past it. Know what I mean? Then after that as well, I was stopped on 2 different occasions. I was let off with it. Why? Because I wasn't afraid. Didn't have any fear. And I find that that's kind of, now when I look back on my life more and more, anytime that anything's happened to me was when I was afraid of it happening. That you build things up so much in your mind that that's what happens. You see, your head, your subconscious mind is creating your whole reality. So if you're afraid of everything all the time, that's what you're bringing into your reality, like. But when you're not afraid, you're not bringing that fear into your reality. So you're in a lot better place, like. But alcohol, if you're a drinker, hey, do your best to get away from it, because it's poison. It's not just poison in your body, it's poison in your mind, hey, and it's just poison in your whole life. I was only really ever a beer drinker. Wasn't really well into spirits. But Jesus Christ, I mean, even when you drink, whenever you drink spirits, they're disgusting. Like, they don't even taste good. That's the best of it. Whatever about a beer, if you have a nice cold beer on a warm day, you do enjoy it, like, but again, moderation. And a few beers isn't too bad, in my opinion. Again, each their own. But spirits are pure poison. Don't think anybody should really drink spirits. it's just the influence that has over your life, like. That's unbelievable, the stupid things that you do. Like, they go on about magic mushrooms and all that, oh, you'll do this and you'll do that and blah blah blah. But you just don't. Like, that's shite. Same with weed, do you know what I mean? Somebody smoking weed or eating weed or whatever they want to do with weed, um, they couldn't be bothered doing anything, like. They keep themselves to themselves. Alcohol, every night of the week there'll be a pub going and there'll be ones out roaring and shouting. At the end, you know what I mean? There'll more than likely be ones out fighting on the street. They've come out and it's usually over a woman. Well, it's so stupid. Hey, it's an episode of Grand Theft Auto, or Coronation Street, or Emmerdale, or any of the rest of the soaps. It's all shite, and you wonder why life's like that. It's because you're being programmed by all them stupid fucking shows. Um, but I stay away from alcohol. It's fucking poison, like. Peace on, folks.